Crypto-fascist cults, dinosaurs, monsters, musical numbers, extreme violence. Yep, Preacher's back. Hi and welcome to the Ruben Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for the first two episodes of Preacher Season 4. Before I carry on, I wanted to ask you a question. Which of the seasons previous, 1, 2 and 3, did you enjoy the most? Which is your favorite? I really enjoyed the first one because it tells us about the kind of the origins and the starting, but it doesn't really get going until season 2. And then we had the complete cornucopia mess of season 3, which was just excellent, and the kind of God storyline. But I was wondering, which season did you enjoy most? And let's get into the review. Preacher Season 4 Episodes 1 and 2 doesn't waste any time at getting going. Right from the beginning, you've got a rescue mission. They're trying to rescue Cassidy. So the plan obviously doesn't go right because that's normally what happens. I'm going to skip over any main plot points because I don't want to give any spoilers if you've yet to see it. I'm just kind of giving you a glance at where this is going. So they have this rescue mission, and right from the beginning, it kind of does that thing where it's showing something in the future and like poop hitting the fan, and then they go back to a couple of months before they go on this rescue mission. It's not going well. Cassidy is being tortured and he's not in a great way, and the preacher has his powers back, but he's also doesn't, after the events of season 3, he's not quite right, and you know where this is leading. But at the same time, it does feel kind of bittersweet. Right from the get-go, one of the earliest lines is, this feels like the end. And it's really bittersweet because this is the last season. We're getting no more after this. And I'm so glad we've gotten what we've gotten so far. But this season 4 looks like they're not going to waste any time kind of building up story. They've done that for 3 seasons now. We're just going to go crashing into season 4 with the episodes that they've got left, with the kind of culmination of the whole story. And so far it's just been mental. The torture has stepped up a notch. The crazy lines and the script and the dialogue is as evident, as real. They haven't taken anything away from it. The pacing is great. I have to say, Cassidy has fast become my favorite character. There's so many great characters in this, but I love this vampire. I love the character, the arc that he's gone through, and even in episode 1 and 2 you can see that what they're doing with him. The team is kind of broken, but they're gonna need to get back together to really help each other because you know what's coming. The preacher's having these visions and he's got a mission of his own, and the team gets split up again and it's all chaos. But I love the direction of these episodes. It really feels like they're not wasting any time. I am a little bit worried that they're going to rush it because they wanted to have more. But I think so far it feels like the pacing is still good. The episodes 1 and 2, it doesn't feel rushed, but it feels like they're getting to the point quicker, if that makes sense. It's not like Game of Thrones Season 8 where they've rushed everything suddenly and people change characters. The characters are still doing what they do best. They're still angry at life. The characters are still written like they were in season 3, and I'm just so looking forward to the rest of this season. I'm hoping that they stick to how they're doing it now. Hi. So Jesse Custer and Tulip, their relationship is still strained because of the whole Cassidy weird triangle, and this comes into play straight away almost. The team, as I mentioned before, kind of goes on their own journeys without going into spoilers, and they need to kind of find themselves and do their own missions, and it's going to do that thing which is quite evident where they end up again together towards the end. But for the first 2 episodes, it's rescue missions, it's setting up the global world-ending plot, and all the players are back in it. So you've got the Grail, you get to see the Grail headquarters, you find out what's happening with God and Jesus, and it's all crazy and messed up, but it looks the same. If you're worried that we're going to change tempo and pace and it was going to be rushed, don't be. I feel like they have stepped it up, but it's just as great as before. It's violent, it's gory, fantastic. The writing and dialogue and the acting on key point. I'm sad every time an episode ends, but I am looking forward to the next one. Let me know which season of Preacher is your favorite, and are you looking forward to this? Are you as sad as me that this is ending, but as happy as me because of the content we've already got? But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.